The day the quiet boy finally asked for seconds. I'll never forget the first time I saw Leo. He was 7 years old, sitting on a plastic chair in a cold CPS office, clutching a stuffed rabbit that was more gray than white. Most kids scream or cry or at least look at you. Leo just stared at his own sneakers. He'd spent 3 years in a home where children should be seen and not heard. Wasn't just a rule, it was a threat. When my husband Mark and I brought him home, the silence was deafening. Leo didn't know how to be a kid. If he dropped a spoon, he'd go pale and wait to be hit. If I offered him a snack, he'd look at me with this haunting suspicion, like there was a hidden price tag on a juice box. He didn't know what a birthday was. To him, August 14th was just another Tuesday. The turning point happened on a random Friday. I was making grilled cheese, and the smell must have triggered something. He stood in the kitchen doorway, hovering, like he was afraid the floorboards would swallow him whole if he stepped too far. I looked at him and said, "Hey bud, you want the crust on or off?" He didn't answer. He just watched the butter sizzle. I sat a plate down, and for the first time, he didn't wait for permission. He ate that sandwich like it was his last meal. When he finished, he looked at the empty plate, then at me, and his bottom lip started to tremble. I thought I'd messed up. I thought he was scared. But then, in a voice so quiet I almost missed it, he whispered, "Is there more?" I burst into tears right there over the stove. To anyone else, it was just a sandwich. To Leo, it was the first time he realized he was allowed to have wants. He was allowed to be full. He's 10 now. He's loud, he plays soccer, and he loses his socks constantly. But every time he asks for a second helping of dinner, I'm reminded of that quiet boy in the plastic chair and how far a little bit of love can really go.